Hi everybody, it's Ms Lara. I'm back with part 5 of our Choose Your Own Adventure story. Are you ready to find out where we go this week? So at the end of last week's video, I gave you the choice. We could either go searching for the missing bird, or we could go speak to the creator about getting some of our questions answered. And from what I heard back from you, you wanted me to go find that missing bird. So here we go. You think about what the frog, Reginald, said. If you want to find the bird, you have only to ask and a path will present itself. The bird told you to hide when you were on the beach. But why? And from what? You turn to Reginald and say, I want to find the tall bird I met on the beach and ask it some questions. With a soft whoomp noise, you feel the air pressure change and your ears pop. Reginald's eyes sink into their sockets as he hops away. Behind the spot where he was inhabiting, you see a worn dirt path, edged in smooth stones. It leads into the distance, where you can see the little alcoves of greenery are all dotted about. You grab your backpack and you head down the path. As you walk along, you notice other animals are scattered about. Several long-legged animals leap along in the distance, but they're far enough away that it's impossible to identify them. A group of squirrels whiz past you as they chase off after each other. An enormous tortoise is poorly camouflaged at the base of some boulders, munching on long green shoots. Your mind boggles at all these different animals. The ones you've seen along the path are common, but you also know that they don't always share the same habitats. How did they get down here? In the distance, you hear the tinkle of water, maybe a brook or a stream. You pick up speed as your path leads downhill slightly. The water sounds get louder until you see a small oasis with water lilies spilling across the surface and moss-covered flagstones surrounding it. The water is bubbling up in the corner, the origin point of an underground spring. Flashes of gold and silver among the water lilies are darting fish, racing through the ripples. The mist from the spring settles on everything like a fine dew. Several lizards and amphibians are drinking the drops as they skitter around. Suddenly, a figure raises up behind the spring. It's the tall bird. Aha! You say, gasping excitedly. I'm so glad I found you. Why did you disappear from sight before I got off the rope ladder? Why did we come down here to Fallen Plateau? The bird's feathers ruffle slightly, giving it a slightly exasperated look. You were too slow, and I thought we agreed to hide. Don't get upset with me if I'm better at it than you. As for Fallen Plateau, this is my home, and it's much safer to play here than up above. You take a deep breath and start over. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you, but I'm lost. A little bit ago, I was in my library getting ready to go home, and now I'm underground in a land of talking animals. I'm a little flustered and confused. Can you help me? I don't even know your name. The bird nods its head before clacking its beak. My name is Filigree, and I'm a ranger here on Fallen Plateau. It's my job to go above to find food and supplies for the others. I was searching for new grass seeds for the prairie lands today when I found you. Unfortunately, those people in the boat were seekers too, but their job is to find magical objects, which they sell to the highest bidders. As you can imagine, a talking bird would fetch a high price for sure and certain. I don't know how you found your way to the beach, but your library is your place, and this place is magic. So you must have got here using magic. There are a few creatures here who study magic, so maybe they can help you get answers. Filigree cocks his head slightly, as if hearing something high-pitched. Oh, brother, it's time for the wild ones to arrive. They are the creatures that live on the fringes here on Flowen Plateau, and they only follow pack rules. I suggest we head to the shelter before they arrive. Otherwise, you'll have to answer your presents to them. So here's your question, guys. Do we go into the shelter with Filigree, or do we stay and speak to the wild ones? Put your comments down below, and next week we'll fill up our answers with new questions. So if you haven't seen the rest of this story, definitely look at the links down below and check out the previous videos in our playlists. Hopefully you're enjoying this story, and I hope to see you again soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.